Sadly, 18 years, but 2 are buying for say. Monshe Adia Nankalam at Germany Peso to fight the corruption. Dear Nano Walker. Luckily, we presented GTP in a copy of my president. Was saying all existing laws are dealing with corruption. OSP, Yoko, CID, BNI, Nini Kaika Hunyanano. As I said, you good laws near consolidating. The one. One dear, that was say what the Obiba, that is a Sani panel, yet the prosecutorial powers and the assurance. Say about anything concerning corruption, any hunsem semwa, Sani panel, and then say, why are they? Okay. Nanka, Otimi, so that Ombe you are Munsa free Hunin Yakaika. The existing law of the Office of the Special Prosecutor. Prosecutorial powers in war, Attorney General. Any OSP ho. It is a OSP betima prosecutor bia. Just say Attorney General Amano express permission. Say yes, go ahead. Answer. Watimi aye. Never this answer so there. What do you say? I don't know. Enkoye. So on your eti media baby adru me nanka me supporto abranche pa say onyere no ho. Because say no share yini bia say ntem ne ade no. O mani je be sending the message kra e bona baso so onyere no eni ade. But ya hu say baby adru no de minia. I don't know ya jinsem. Adjabeng eni ade. Now we can say Kadi say gabby mun e no buy any ade. Already I know there is no about that. So on it. I say you ho but me no evidence say ni on it. E no cre but me no evidence. The man or mo dey sa position man. E man. Me no evidence. E ti me kan sisi a na e ka say me fa ho evidence bra. Me ni. Eso so e ya de asi. E na man no e ya ja nipa off air make catch them. Nipa waka say o pesesa abranche na ye OSP. O kan ye ni 1 week ni ye no OSP. So ho ne tie no. Eti sanyo ba we nyina eko. Be kai ta mobile office for no do be hwa di bia me bo na chi kakra. Ani ekohia wo ba bi. O raise concern. E je kasa ya ni solve your differences. Any ade. And I'm say bibinia ono so say o ma ye den yehu. Any ade. Eti when na mo fa brave no so man man tia midwe. Ma tia midwe ka ho bi wo. Ma tia midwe aye den. O tena say ye ankasa brave nka o demo. Wa ho ne tia no. Say na Akufo Addo na ma supporter. O de o hange ho sa gane. Nka wa party abai de nka o benya the 100% support. So ne tia no. I don't so je mu ho no a what they call ya ababedru baby adru. Ke omo act no. Enye easy say obetima ka say papa mo. Go through
the act is an enactment of parliament. And the Attorney General is an institution established by the Constitution.
Yeah.
Any act or any law that is subordinate to the Constitution prevails.
Yeah.
And yes, sir.
Yeah.
Anything that Parliament has done can be undone by the same Parliament.
No, it's like Electoral Commission.
Me see, anything that Parliament has done can be undone by the same Parliament. We are one of the entrenched clauses. Parliament and the court now say, and they say we are passing a law on a special prosecutor. In my opinion, that office does not even need to exist. Attorney General can function effectively. And no na oye juma na won't me and Attorney General say Fabrian.
So we should advocate say we must scrap the office.
Okay.
What you say? Because we share every year budget allocation to OSP's office from the day I established here up to now. Now we be say we say sika do say no multi recover my ya. Na something else. So on you know. It is say you better take a decision as a nation say yeah scrap that office. Na fe bibia nko Attorney General ho straight na enya ni sa it is a investigation
a nation is a decision of President Akufo to bring special prosecutor. So it could be a decision of President Mahama to scrap that office. Get Parliament to scrap it. And yes, you can be as a nation. There is no nation without a leader. The leader will determine the direction we want to go. And Mahama should just say that special prosecutor to Ejumano. ya hwe any attorney general ejuma no akoye conflict. And the constitution establishes the attorney general office. In fact, it is the only office in the constitution.
Yeah.
The only minister in the constitution.
Yeah.
And yes, sir. Yeah. Any other thing, the president is at liberty to change. But attorney general, no, they have a constitution. Into any other thing that is coming to be in conflict with the attorney general's office. They say attorney general per se on pursue, but on to me and say extra Ken Ofori Atta when he doesn't have the facts.
Yeah.
What are the facts that made you to issue the other fugitive of the law? Fanning in Ambre, Nean Shushim. Say Simraswa, na yankasa ya fakwan near the naba.
So in this case, are you trying to say, Attorney General, why a week or how is this what dealing with the OSP Nana?
Well, OSP said Monamo de Bribaya. Monamo say
that's not a part of it.
United Party for
Martin
United Party for
the United apart from Balame can come. Then when you now mock that time we feel grandpa vote when you now mock Papa Ibaye. Look at what he's doing. You who is an enactment of parliament, your powers cannot be stronger and bigger than that of the attorney general.
Yeah.
Say no, as a attorney general, it's within the NAPO form. Now, what Shannon say, okay, maybe a mama 1 week, mama 2 weeks. Me here side way. I don't do another one for my dear. Then, obey to me, I recommend it to the president.
And that is why I sit again with Domile Levo. I say, share. Oma ye ora ejuma. Oma presente facts. And I'm saying that share senior officer COP Kofi Boakye.
Yeah.
One of the best law students that this nation has produced. A black one. Akujeto. Na wakofa dom level. Na wafa Martin Pebu. Na oma hwehwemu. Na omo de evidence e de abrel on oral. Oti ho. You can now say justice takes place slowly. As usual.
Yeah.
4 years bedroom. If there is a change of government. Now new attorney general aba. Oh, sa case mean to me and so.
No atrim.
So we wasted money. So the attorney general cannot go on the tangent of being too slow.
No, I want it here. I've had the opportunity to have a discussion with someone, main discourse. Now, it makes sense.
But say be want to say you be
you see, but
this is the attorney general that came openly to talk about Papa no signal,
national signal.
National signal.
Our courts.
Okay, almost started so moody.
How many months now?
That's what court to the
I think now no more court and accused, or more withdraw charges because they say wa to me so be witness.
I'm a state. What would they do? Let's just say or first appearance and a logo link. But I say almost say and no such nice so more up here. You see, Mahamadu Beko. Yeah. So Bekaya, a black professor Mercebaye. Our yes, or more prosecute the previous appointees. Because now it was in the rush. All the cases of Mduko no move leading now, two of us. Almost leading now because it was in the rush. This one, upon all the evidence now, ye ora for this Adebaye no. Almost half actually. CID for more ye more papu actually, we more ye more papu actually. What do you mean? What's an American ambitious say? Kaya move fast to the buyer, maybe a fact. A no crepa. But because it's an I don't have the evidence, I will lose it. But I don't know interest. Yes. Me say only there any problem. Me say there a word change I didn't buy no. Me can't want some me evidence no ha. But a fact. A idea is here into our no buy. But what dance here with him? One year no. Eti enye nsam ni nyina na ye rashe e kokot. E wo ho e bra wonye solid. Hwe ayi a wo ye sei. ebi ohono mo a yemfa ne say ministry bi na akwaya afi wo hia witness obetimi amade no atima ye solid ebia nkrofo ne yemfa ne say 5 na ba ko decide say me pese me de me ho ba da me ye witness ma eye aban a mo betimi adropo no no charges no no aba be ye witness ama aban said ye be ya ye betimi nya nkrofo we na me ma bia say agi from no ya je from ho one dey tell enti so wan nya sa ne ma ni nyina anwie yes ukita case no all right we dey akwa dru court afi ye bisa we na se ni ho ye bisa we na se ni ho no mo a the end of it ne say asem na we dey call ye kra no emunye dru ya boagu no I don't think say ebema the government good image than say ebe delay kakra mo be come bitima win cases no so on dey tell no because omo ye we nyina no omo hwe properties nso so eka ho because ye nya do room na say oye yi pa first as say to be confiscated or property said the be ya ye betima ton e de ama oman no ama oman na ateneka so on dey no na MPP for said your mosia di oman yawu no mesre President Mahama for 4 years what the emphasis say the first year kra no prosecution start here me nim say you see remember be one so ehye wo afi ne ba be vete Chief Justice Anambwa Chief Justice court ni nyina ahye na say wono e de be decide say we ye say ni ne kai ka ho now nyabotre high profile cases no say okoya na eko now womo agree say won assign quarter obetimi atena so every day yen konko say mo akone say 2 months time ni ne kai ka ho ebi amukọ na say okay 3 days time momra 1 week time momra adeche amomra ne ne ka ho ebetima contem amiatima didi cases ni ye no is settled say miama ekoso ni ade nti mesre say ye nya botre kakra ye de me na hwan pa na esenka ne ye de omo nyina tutumu a ebe de da say me so on dey no but me te system na say minim se ne ese kofa and aside that no I can tell you hundreds of people just say omo investigate omo a me ne wo ayeti he yenim se nipa nan kasa
pokranya se obeka ya na yenim so omo investigate no
me say what you na pokra film nkofo a omo call for investigations any ade no you have no idea obi okwa no akwa kofa ne salonka kitua bi no tembo ko no de akwa goro
ombese ebe hu no
ombese ebe hu what you say Adwuma de I can tell you say so almost tatepa gidigidi ahu from her ama for bo we say mama ban
ma mo ye ne hu
ebe baso ebe baso ana we can say omo ye can say sika omo aye yin na so no ye betimi agigi ni nyina ese say manfo hu say look baby aye duru no and say ye robo nkrofo just like that
okay
what you say ana mesa ka say se obi eye suspect ni eche no na manfo ba ho so me dey as am for ni na enche omum
ye enche omum ka ho
enche omum nyina ngum because o makwa kwa o man boy for it is established say sadi we ayira eye we though you say you are innocent until proven guilty e wo ho de na so se ye nyina ye te ho no ma ye ka se ye pese tu ketase hyase ni esi we akwa ye ketase hye ni ache no no bo mo hu se mo ese as many as possible people mbeti macho omo chobi na for mungogum adiche omo land omo court remand omo 1 week do omo kwata omo ba next time omo kongo gina obiem okay what you say because you am found radical means how are we going to stop this corruption ono na China will be kokoye corruption na yaboni to akunu no omo no corruption e first degree felony aha say yes okun obi a
amembe sabe bi China One former prime minister of China that.
Me who that?
Nebio.
Omunio. What show me with that? All the former prime ministers who call Akudi prime minister of China. The bag you take into that office.
No one
they don't bring you. As prime minister. They have prime minister's bungalows just behind the presidency.
Near Doko.
Oh no, untumi emba publicly now ni obia embeshia. So you have become a state property. Enti ukowia bibia, you cannot give it out. You cannot come and enjoy it. So all the prime ministers of China, they are there. The president can anytime go and consult them to seek views. The president we are. You come and sit down and be running businesses and be monitoring things. But once you become the head of state, you and the public have nothing. Everything the state takes care of you until you are dead. Until you call presidency, you are done. It means that you are not coming back to the normal life you used to live. So you cannot own property. You cannot own anything. But yet, over here, president, that is the time to amass for your family.
Yeah.
So that when you finish, you can come. So your friends can own companies. Where we are, then your friends can now be taking you on luxury trip. And see that.
Call Chado. Na ko hwe apartment bi asala ho no na bisa se hwan dia. Ku bisa se sa ni pa wo nya sika wo ni. Ano de ba be yesa de. Hijatu. Chado heye. Oni masase ba ko bo. Ese ko hwe apartment asala e wo ho no. Na bisa se hwan dia. Opa ma me more specific. O gina Kofi Boakye fie no ho a. Na chi sei no. The mechanic opposite obeka se fie nanim but enye fie nanim fie nachi
ti behind
wodi ehwe honum white apartment asala be bro honum bisa se hwan dia na bisa ho se Ghana why nipa no 2016 no oni hu de kokohwe ye wo honum obi honum agazi o ana wuye obi aye na dia wani abre enye mani na abre o Nemo esisie na yesisi wo a wo hwe me no. Eno na sisi ye hwe. What you say?
Yeah.
Wo call public officer, wo call say wo kwa akogya. But Ghana no entisa wo wura mu say wo kwa akopɛ wo ho. Esisi twasa ade no mu. Yade bi na udin enka ho no. Me odo airport VIP a obi a wonim bia ka VIP asema obo Hopeson a osori o. What you say? Because man ko hodum se me kwa kope. Me ko se me kwa akogya din. Da bia MPP fo ya na fe dia tro ni ne ka ga. Be say one day be ka se bia ombe ko crazy. What you want people need to be ba pass oh na da fu bi cross la obetima me 300,000 one pack akra me say fe ma pamo mo. Sa se bu abi kai. Abu Ramadan friend me mre bi was hey boys no the way omo every na omo say omo de ayi ba ompene no apamo omo ne ade nti omo be di trato so am say so be it me mama di associated with that Sammy obi ananka mani briska ya wodi obi ba be fa ho keke $300,000 o
anye CD kura ni pani ti ade be fa ho
cash near the amount anwumre na waje dia so boto mombe
ka ba jimum
mombe eka we dey wa madu nka me eka na go be to be cancer for atchere mo ase kami so me kasa me to me say yes kokoswe chado me estate e wo hodom ni na eka nka so me tima ka bi but I decided to protect the image of the country. I decided to do that. But can you see that among others? No. Tróuble house. That time, officer no mo cheche galamsey asasi nyina. E wo hodom. Let President Mahama be serious on Frimpong Boakye's report on galamsey. Ubehu nkofo kwakodem. Ubehu nkofo a omkwakodem. They say there are certain things me mano. The MPP for me nemo kono pepe 2028. There are certain things I will not say it now. Me can say I am authority on that. Me ka omugu bia ni hod mo ba be dispute. What dispute a me di kosu ani snap ba podua.
Ayeka.
Ba dua boy.
Hey, wonia me say what me Benade say bia wa family nsue anom wo say wo mfaaye. Opa de chinye na mhwe na pongo fom. Da hwe ni de ebeto.
What dey want say come up proud. Remember you are asana kwa pie.
My friend, let's continue.
Everybody Yakubo.
So dey tell. Attorney General yes for next for.
Okay.
Kissi Adjabeng a limited time. Say amount 7 days, amount 14 days. You hear docket, you know, yes, sometimes you know better. I don't know, it drew to one farmer. Nobody take a decision on him.
Akufo Addo say more fire. My regards to Bernard Mona and Hopeson Adorye. Wasria. Now what did I say? When I saw the Ghana here, Obi I say Monko American cover vice president. Remove that sort of Ghana. Hey, Mama, what do you? All right. Concerning Ken Ofori Atta cases, what say you prosecute? Agency onya docket from OSP. OSP so ogusu onwe.
Minua Atik Mohammed. Ambefa nebo. Mekai said Dana OSP Eka said he has declared a very important and prominent citizen fugitive of the law. Atik Beka said, what is the meaning of this? Oh yeah, ayesana nipe who say, quote, you are realigned with the new regime. Because Obabeye OSP, no, there were a lot of reservations. And so Obeye OSP. Gabby otchere darko and Edo Baye.
On your for that,
Obienim.
Yeah.
Say you were being pushed by Gabby otchere darko. And eventually you became the OSP. Inti ayame say makotina dying bimu. And you rehearsed what you needed to do. You declared the fugitive for justice. You kasa eben banona 4 years aba. Now you declare no. Your friend is saying you are filing nolly prosequi. Say we are no more interested in the matter. Now the bia wa wia na wafa. Ya de bia me baha na me kai will say all these buildings around you. 90% belong to members and appointees of Nana Akufo Addo.
Yeah, sure. Near what you actually hear
90%. Hifa na omunya sasika no. Of course, Vice President Bawumia Campaign say, or no, and it will be fire MPP by 2026. 2016
more munyasika.
And a month for enyasika. But one country akwanu fire munya sasika no. So all those monies are being spread around. Now OSP uka. Me see, it got to a time, I think it was the other past case. And some other cases. Now Iyoko, no mope docket no. OSP yes omo edinechi omo share information omo nya. And necessary the past case no. It's virtually gone. There's nothing to follow. Because why yes you did your theatricals, gymnastics and acrobatics. Nti case no what say no. So and all the other Ken Ofori Atta. But OSP no, does he have powers more than the Attorney General?
No.
Into who was why your investigations? Among person among cautious here, no more further investigations. Near baby away no Fabra near share, say bet me out to us if you are. You are doing delay darling. I've heard the old catch and say prosecution takes time. Which time does it take? Their investigations and now you were capable and convinced that Ken Ofori Atta should be brought down. Want me and Bano, you declared him a fugitive of the law. So what investigations did you do? What evidence did you have to do that? And now almost say Fabra, baby I would do piano or the Fabra near shame. Because you have issued, the warrant has been accepted, the man can be extradited. And yes, sir. Until then, Aka. So if the OSP has become incapable of furthering, because say Obabeye reset cannot take us through the same tortoise place. The slow snail pace now, justice was taking place in this country. Some people died in trying to get justice, because of the long time procedures now. We can continue that way and think that we are under reset. Until the OSP is not willing to go along with the reset, they should find a way to remove him. na amumfa dipa na dream be say we must speedily because they dia mo na mo kan law for no mo say justice delayed is justice denied.
Yeah.
And yes sir.
Yeah.
And I'll give you an example. Domlelevo ye yinu. If you need you civil society organizations e court. Omo court no ewie ye no dey na esi ye. The judiciary waited and waited and waited and waited. Later, they gave a pronouncement saying President Akufo Addo was wrong in removing the Chief Justice, in removing the Attorney General, Auditor General.
Yeah.
Time now, Omukasano, a new Auditor General was in place. The man had now passed retirement age. What is the justice that you have given him? What is the justice? The OSP, if you cannot speedily get Ken Ofori Atta extradited into this country so that he can face the many questions that the law has for him, hand over the docket to the Attorney General or resign because you are not capable of speeding the matter. That is all.
Okay. Now, United Party. Oh. Memao
yeah,
United
Ghana face.
United Party UP plus
Ghana face.
Now plus in this way
plus no enhance of the UP.
Okay, all right.
So I got iPhone. And 17 aba.
Now the Pro Max
17. And you want iPhone 17 Pro Max.
Okay.
Then Pro Max.
Okay. Okay, Bernard, your take on UP, Movement for Change, now UP. It's like I'm going to follow you, say, I say, Alan, and the year, so pillar behind the whole thing, no, and say, oh, free where I'm here now, Ibegu.
And you know, credit.
Commander, I mean, Bisa was him.
Yeah, political polarization. Anti the multi-party democracy, a buyer.
Yeah.
I mean, for us. Disagreements within political parties. My yet parties. And I'm saying this based on SC in the past. But anytime you get divided, one share there is an adulteration of ideology. Because in Ghana politics, we are saying they are right-wing politicians.
Okay.
Omunyina believe in property owning democracy. Obia ntimi nka say Alan Kyeremanteng did not play significant role edima the New Patriotic Party. The New Patriotic Party claims its roots. Its roots from the Ghana National Congress to the UP and the UAC.
No, PFP.
PFP. Ninyina ekabum. The UP was a creation, metimia kasa Nkrumah na edebaye. Because Nkrumah ebedi omampenyi ewo Ghana hano. And who said there were political parties that were formed on tribe, on religion, on sectorial basis. Na Labour Party war, and yes sir. Na the Muslim Party war, na the Anglo Party war, na the Shimope Party war. Until that the Northern People's Party, the original MPP, not the New Patriotic Party. In fact, the original MPP is the Northern People's Party. And the Northern People's Party carried as much as 16 seats. What you say? But only one to come from Buzia. Because not people teacher be eco defeated Dankwa in Chebi. So Nkrumah ka say or the law be by or the law be by and that's our law no your friend Avoidance of Discrimination Act.
Okay.
Into our law no NMA parties no say you have to be nationalistic in character. Into all the other parties no Nkrumah if he had left them in their federating units In Kabia, there will not be any significant party.
Yeah.
Okasan, the Northern People's Party and its majority, led by Chief SD Dombo, with the assistants, decided to go and sit down and make good their leader with the one seat. And they formed the United Party. That is how the United Party was initially formed. So the United Party possibly was an amalgamation of the other parties outside of the CPP. Because within that time, many parties say Absumda your friend say Absumda Papa Bawumia Papa Mumuni Bawumia.
Yeah.
Now Musu at your if you Northern People's Party now Mode Kokan the UP no and almost Kokan and Nkrumah. So Bawumia's father from the Northern People's Party came to Nkrumah CPP. Absumda came to Nkrumah CPP, and then the reason why the upper regions was even created from the Northern Territories. It's a history that we have to go and check. But at that time, you see, the essence was to put the parties together in groups so that they can be nationalistic in character. The current UP year, we mo adiaban plus no kamudino hana.
Plus in a car.
Plus in the castle.
And more the castle, but it's not part of the name.
It's United Party. But can say plus.
Okay, but plus in any documents. Okay.
Indeed, clearly, it brings a bit of confusion. In fact, not a bit. It brings huge confusion. Huge confusion. They say, or more, they trace the antecedent to the former UP. That Nkrumah's actions led to the formation of the UP led by Buziano. They think that as a UP Abadia a party, no. But I can tell you also that names don't win elections. Because nka edin e winning elections are. Nka CPP are winning elections since 2000. Don't forget that CPP, UP, PMP were all proscribed. They were proscribed as soon as they were toppled. Until the year 2000, the CPP name was given back. Because Kotka said there's no law that proscribed it. Until the name CPP came back in the year 2000 with Professor George Hagan as the first presidential candidate of the CPP in the year 2000. Inti inka eyedin and winning elections. I say inka CPP would have won elections. By the way, the UP didn't win elections. So baby ayejinano is the dichotomy. Say okay, ya kwechire akofa old political party edinidin aba.
Yeah.
But if you check in the history of African politics, no, all names have not won. Say, okay, Kenya. They have the Kenya African National Union, KANU. Now, Uhuru Kenyatta, ne papa na deba Jomo Kenyatta. Uhuru Kenyatta be di party name, Ekodru baby no who says, "Mo de sadi no ekwa embwa." So they changed the name to a modern name.
Okay.
And it me Edin Kunim. ZANU PF in Zimbabwe is suffering. ANC in South Africa is suffering.
So I'm advising UP, sir,
I don't know what would have caused because like I said, Nkrumah brought Avoidance of Discrimination Act and that led to the formation of the original UP.
Yeah.
This photocopy UP, no, what is it?
Photocopy interesting.
This photocopy. Because Mona Moe breaking FIMO MPP.
And are you telling me, say, no, being Bernard before you were giving Bernard?
Me.
No, being Bernard.
Bernard, say me papa I will Bernard.
So Oma will Bernard.
Dabi, me papa on wo Bernard.
Or would you?
Or on wo Bernard and son or woman.
Dabi, and yes or no wo.
Me come me papa sem. Oh na also Akufo Obi. Na Bernard na Bernard no. Bernard no. Eye krom din. Nka oka say ambatayela.
Ambatayela no. Nkwa
me na me ambatayela the first.
Awo kro wo busia nyina mu.
In fact, Zakaria, a blind man did not tell you. Ambatayele. Ambatayele. Nimbo mbibe batayele.
Tuesday pan away.
So honestly speaking, I would wish them well. I know they are good characters within that front. persons that have contributed enormously at the Magana. But I would think that instead of forming the UP, and come de buy, Namosi PNC for Yaba Famoso. Yena Yanshia Kwanya, Yebetimi, NDC, any MPP. But doing a new political party altogether, no. Well, I wish you well. I wish you well.
All right, come on.
Yo, when I develop as say na MPP ne ni siasa control sa so hundred.
Me say mon fambra na yenye juma in the PNC.
Don't worry, Alan Chamanti will be reaching out to you. Any smaller parties in Inega, engineer say broad based, so hundred. Because what can say new a mono and travel there. Nature say Akwaku is any PNC in so mother.
Yes. But new.
I see a focus.
PNC new formed in 1992 with MPP and NDC as the only surviving political parties that from the Fourth Republic. Yes, yes. But the CPP came in the year 2000. Make us announce him. CPP came with Professor Hagan in the year 2000. But PNC started. In fact, it is the first political party to be formed and credited by the Electoral Commission. Check the records. And so MPP and NDC. NDC, in fact, was the last of the three surviving political parties. Check the record.
Adam say.
In Timodia, na
Moma Meshayemu, Nayemko, Sani Peseka. And as we speak today, Oyi Bernard Mona, one set maybe at it. How many PNC?
Oh, yeah, those.
What Tewa Monka in the region?
I won't go better.
Makakun, I would do that's more.
I mean, as compared to the United Party, you're so vibrant. Everywhere. This platform. This platform, we are on it, if not throughout the week, at least 3 times in a week.
Yeah, demonstration be now.
Debbie, maybe all the man and
Mommy, demonstration more.
Yeah, mommy. Nice, actually. Maybe. NDC4 kasapa yedepa muntime miti omuda ubagaza omuyemtiana MPP4 kasapa what I'm saying is you're vibrant in the space of Ghanaian politics. So on yet okay eya na ye kase wo adiwe de binsi ni ye kai ka ho no bibia was the first time ade ye nko bani ha ya what happened in 2016. 2 parties are no mudia at that time 2016 na the ruling party send ye Alan de kokoye ye bi na kokoye adna Patrice Tolo eteno so be called independent Stórm no or mudi na chuchusa.
Hey, Patrice Talon, he was not part of the ruling party.
No, oh yeah.
There was not the government. No, he was virtually in exile, struggling to come back.
No, ruling party no more. A moon free. Etino, what by ya or say you oh now we there over Diablo. Now Chrome has independent in Ben Aweneda. Or Mutua Baniway. No one yabe 20-something%. Now ruling party in the mobile 31% or so. That is all Mukorano. Or Mukorano, no Patrice, at them by 65% at their winning. Or by the second term or some winning. Make sure the documentary on CNN or Mukoye or Mufoko so health sector, no more Yinina, no more education in the Kaika. In the history of Benin, independent president in Bayern, massive development in Shisha Papa, a Kosono, Nibinzida.
Oh, Kabini Masima Bisame, because me I am a coho on most often. My very good fan Africanists are there. I can attest to the quality of developments that are taking place. But I can also tell you, say like many other countries, those developments are exported to foreign companies. But development is taking place. Foreign companies no more here. Until the bulk of the money no assign acco. Otherwise, development no de eba
wode ti o say one foreign company ba be development akro no be ani bebie na bia wutwe ska ma omode akono enya nsin se ska no ho ama wi agum botom so development bi angoso
ante say ni MPP for mo ye
te say ni omo ye ye omo wi ya te say development bi angoso
na so we person one line commander with
media me United Party
Papa we edi say wa broni echi for MPP
that was then
Papa we me see near okoye wo voter region
commander akwa de meka say wa say we see
16 near okoye
na me bufu na me kasaya na manfo ntiase
Oni djuma papa we ye ma MPP
so ne je
obi adi na say wa ye adwuma ma MPP
sa no omi krampa ebufu a odi hwe am no nka nya me krampa anka we ni krampa betimi akumi
That's what I want.
The evil face that he used to look at me, no.
All in support of
propaganda. So, it's United Party na yaba. A broad base. You be kwan amobia. So be a bit me again. Okay, anutina you say a centrist party. The mere fact say you was center right, center left, you know. Say you me na centrist. No. I didn't know no align movement. So on the we mo I say young do it, and it's working for the countries. Eti ne yeka nyina ne say yen ye hwe center right. Nyama eye papa wo ho no. Ye be ye hwe center left. Nyama ye papa wo no. Look, ene se wo hwe mu pa ideologies no. Wo bon say akwakoye twabutu obi sa. Wo ho ne de no. MPP ananka ye center right a property owning democracy no. After the no about welfare system. Say menfa free education bra obi anya bi ye
welfare system na mo de buy no na mo be che eduane covid a mo be di eduane say mo be che kakra na mo fa sika no nyina koy no e no na ye welfare system no
any social interventions policy be by ye bia no e welfare system e center left
omo distribute eduane for 3 days
project.
Go and check the money that you made.
Myanmar, and Kissi say, and this one will believe in center left here, and Nana MPP, and you know, I don't know, more Kasa, more Yanama, Fahonama, Fasicate, many engineers, MPP and Niska, many engineers. But my trial say, policy, ideologies, you know, Danny. Yeka property owning democracy, are you telling me, say, Obinde, NBC more like the focus, say, let's build. The can say private individuals.
But then this is an amalgamation of more.
It's not amalgamation.
Obeda Samwamo, they were with you.
And the Akufo Addo no CPP ni. Akufo Addo no CPP ni. Fremont Paris no CPP ni.
Inti. Inti.
I mean,
they have voluptuous appetite for your wealth. Anything I'm about.
So you want to say NPP a party or Mupreja Padiana?
Yeah. Precisely where's now me person me you say I'm into me and kind.
Obiani we say a property owning democracy so interest maybe I minister say o preja pade ba ho na mum wo fa obi ti say Kwame despite wo fa obi ti say Agongo a wo walk into business you breed them no mo no etima fa nipa say dey be ya sa bed no e be free aban so ho ne tie no and no ene the main focus. Bedroom baby and I'm father, no more about more almost. They say, minimum 2016, yeah, prescription man of paracetamol near the day. Now, on Yesikan Koto, or Swiss cancer or the Aquacoto, and then a millionaires in this country, or Kahubi. And then obey a millionaire. Or new company, or near trading, or near share, as you say, a millionaires or Kahubi. Yet, scam will be so of Angongo, yeah, no, there's apartment to Accra, or Kwabena said, or Nibreno. What I say? These are some of the things we need to look at. Anunti, ana ye centrist party, I say the Benjamin. Ye Benjamin Finfi. They are making sure say Ubia etimaba on board. They are building United can say Ghana. Okay. Say Ghana former United Party
reform for slogan.
Na say ye ka say United Party.
Na mo say Ghana
elections. Ni ye ka say Bernard Mona ye hwe onim dia. Obetima hande sa de obra ye hwe ndc mu ye yubi ahwe we mu ye yubi ne eba ofi se Ghana asumdwe papa Ghana so ho ne ete no ba ekokoye sa winner takes all na from 1992 mo abresa
advice and say dino monsesa no
you see one kasa no I don't know
me dey say maybe some
me say mama like one say dem rofo no bebre wo hye yen a wo ba ye wo say o ye nyame so mu nya wo kwakofa nyame so fufura ye gitu mu wo ba ye o bibi afrika na nya papa apio ni safufu wo moja wo de ya pio yi bi akono wo de asichira kogu ma ye ne snap wo no mu ye de frem wo say oh we na papa
that be wo de honey account no my friend honey whiskey
sana wo mo hyehyɛ mo agene edidie aden Naka edi Gold Coast se nim se Ghana se na ba be ya ko muja Gold Coast no ho ma yen what you say you change di from Gold Coast ba Ghana hwe ne ye komunia entity ono no emfa agi ye ne say we are a united party, we want to build a united Ghana now we share the integrity, the character of the leader of the party. What you say Agyarko we share the character now they are to Bawumia money ade ho na it should give you a clue. Obi a ono wo kasa wo dwene ho wo kan yes won chenyi na no biem. What you say? Na kokofa Bawumia no wo kasa say no adane na no ade ne ekaka ho. Ene wansa dane na no a na wo pa kire say. Eti share the integrity of the leader of the party. United Party. Na ye to ensa ade afro bia. Obi bia wo hwe bia. But money I say obedwene the United Party. Yeah there, you nim say about the party yi. Nyame bo a na say enye say me make yi strong case pa Nkasabre enka mantima mande because ye tiesi mu ano no. Ye nkran sa ye tiesi ye kwako ye dwuma. I'm making sure say you activate your regions na.
Thanks for watching. Like and share the video. You can also drop your comment. Please don't forget to subscribe. Click on the bell to turn on the notification.